NXT UK, the return of Joe Coffey. Let's go. What's up, Maniacs? My name is Mex. I'm a wrestling fan, a wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac, if you will. And today, we are watching NXT UK. It is going to be a massive come down from last week. I think we all know that. We're not surprised there. I mean, I'm sure I'll get into it shortly, but Walter versus Dragunov last week was absolutely incredible. 5 stars by Dave Meltzer. You guessed it. Like, it was obvious it had to be. Absolutely incredible main event that we got last week. It even went into overtime. It went past the hour mark, and I remember a few of us here watching the watch along and the live stream were thinking, what is going on here? That they went past, you know, how long they're supposed to be on. But literally, it was an incredible match. Walter versus Dragunov. If you have not watched that, go and watch it. Make sure you'll watch it. And yeah, guys, we're gonna get into NXT UK live stream watch along. If you don't know, I do daily content on WWE and AEW. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you follow, subscribe to the page. Please drop a like, thumbs up, Facebook or YouTube, wherever you are watching. Gonna get into NXT UK now. So my thing decided to sign me out. That's not very helpful. So they're showing a montage, a quick rundown of what happened last week. You have to go and watch it. If you have not watched Walter versus Dragunov, like, honestly, you have to watch it, honestly. You just have to. What's up, Arpit, my good friend, joined us back for NXT UK stream. I'm going to have dodgy internet today. I think we're going to have dodgy internet today. We really I've seen it like 10 times. You rewatched it. I think I rewatched it once during the week. Like, gobsmacked. Like, I can't believe still. You know, I watched it live here last Thursday, and I still can't believe what I saw. You know, brilliant match. It's kind of crazy, like, how good it was, like, when you really think about it. WWE don't tend to put on matches of that level of violence. So I think that's what's kind of got us all. It's kind of got us all gobsmacked and just surprised at everything that happened. So we're getting Noam Dar versus A-Kid this week, semi-final matchup for the Heritage Cup. I wouldn't mind seeing more of A-Kid. Obviously, we kind of know what Noam Dar's about. So let's see if A-Kid can progress. Gallus is coming out. Are we starting the show with the? It looks like we're starting with it. All right. Joe Coffey is back, ladies and gentlemen. Agada James, keep on. Respect, brother. Thanks for joining us here. Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey, Wolfgang. Love to see it. Joe Coffey is a real credible threat in this division. Arpit says I missed them. No, they are very good. They are very good. It's good to see the Gallus boys all back together. So they are taking on, is it Pretty Deadly? And is it Gradle? What's his first name? My thing is acting up, man. My thing is acting all the way up. Have you seen the Ring of Honor Pure Tournament final match? You see that match there? Yes, is the answer. You see that match there? Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. John Gresham really proved how good he is. Sorry, guys, I was having a bit of technical difficulties. Gresham is a technical wrestling genius. I mean, we were here on live stream the other night. When was it? Wednesday or Tuesday? Tuesday, in fact, when we're doing our Wrestle Extra show. You guys should tune in for that. If you don't, be live on YouTube every Tuesday about 6:30, 7 p.m. British Standard Time. When we were talking about John Gresham, technical wrestling genius, literally. He's got to be one of the best in the world, but it's, he's being credited, but at the same time, he's somewhat not being credited, if you see what I mean. So, yeah, Arpit was there, yeah, John Gresham's very, very good. Very, very good. So Mark Coffey starts the match. I think we're predicting a Gallus win here. It's their first match all back together, the band back together and that. So you would expect them to get the win. Arpit says, I mean, he's a lot underappreciated. Definitely. Gresham is 100%. 100%. Maybe that changes now that he's grabbed this important win. Maybe that changes. Wolfgang, and now Joe Coffey is in the ring. Right. Any particular reason, Arpit? I guess you may know. Any particular reason that Joe Coffey has been missing till now? Has he been injured? Maybe, or have they just been keeping him off TV or something until, after the relaunch and that? Joe Coffey looking good on his return. No idea. It might be COVID concerns. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I just feel like he's one of the big names that NXT UK have, and that they need to be using. I love that pose. I absolutely love this. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love this. And it's not even like a standard I'm folding my arms and it's here. It's this. Like it's this. I'm showing my bloody elbows. Look at my elbows. Oh my god. But yeah, it's literally that. Like such a good pose. What did we think of the main show, NXT, this past week? Gallus are proper. I really like these guys together. Not gonna lie, I did think this would be the main event, but I guess they are prioritizing the Heritage Cup and getting over the Heritage Cup, which is important. So kudos to them putting that in the main event. Pit, you saw how Joe Coffey was standing in the middle and the other Coffey and Wolfgang just threw everyone out the ring, and then they all did this. It's brilliant, honestly. It is so good. It's so good that they're all back together. It says, haven't seen NXT or AEW yet. Studied, yeah, gotta go to school, man. Gotta do what you need to do on that front. AEW was a good go home show, getting ready for Full Gear. Obviously, if anyone is watching this back, there's a Full Gear prediction show on my channel, which we done earlier today. Had a lot of fun doing that with Mike from AEW News 1_. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. So we done a prediction show, and on Sunday we will probably do a review live on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. I'll put up the time and stuff for that in the next day or so. But yeah, AEW was a good show, and NXT was also a good show. But AEW will win the ratings this week. NXT wasn't as what's the word? As entertaining as it was last week, Halloween Havoc. Obviously, it was never going to be. But that, I think, for me, that is what's missing from NXT. You get the what do you call it? The solid wrestling all the time. We're never complaining about the wrestling standard when we're watching NXT. It's just how entertaining is it? Is it grabbing us? Is it as entertaining as AEW? And right now the answer is no. So last week they had a brilliant show which will beat AEW in the ratings, which I think was obvious because Halloween Havoc was they had the name value and everything. But yeah, NXT needs to find a way of delivering good wrestling like they do and delivering a entertaining show at the same time. RP stipulations like Heritage Cup and pure tournaments are just awesome. Literally, tournaments are awesome. You know, we all say that we want a sports-like feel in our wrestling, and tournaments really give it that sports-like feel. So yeah. Yeah, loved it. I guess what you enjoyed the live stream earlier, the prediction show. Yeah, that was really, really good fun to do. Our pit ratings will be down because of the elections in the US. Exactly. Yeah, that's a point as well. I didn't even think of that, but yeah. And wrestling in NXT is still awesome, but the storylines are not. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm gonna put a post out probably tomorrow morning. What happened to Tommaso Ciampa? What has happened to him? Like, he really looks like he's actually trying hard to find himself. Like, the whole mask and get up he comes out with on NXT this week. I won't say too much, Arpit. You'll see it when you watch it. It's just a bit like, what is all of this? What does this even mean? All this get up you're wearing, you know? What does this even mean? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, but yeah, the storylines are all a bit messed. I don't think Tommaso Ciampa and Velveteen Dream anyone particularly cares. You know, they're arguing over a cast, getting hit over the head with a cast on your arm. Like, it's a really weak argument. Mark Coffey, hot tag. Joe Coffey's in the ring, clearing house. Shoulder takedown by Joe Coffey. Joe Coffey. Oh, I was gonna. All over the top suplex by Joe Coffey. He's in really good shape. One, two. Griddle breaks it up. Wolfgang throws him out the ring. Masks are awesome, but the booking is all over the place. It's like, it's not, you know what the problem is? The mask for Ciampa changes every week. Like, so we can't really identify you and your character within one mask and why you're wearing that mask and what that mask means to you. You see what I mean? It's not like it's a pay-per-view where you might have a mask that you always wear on TV, and then the pay-per-view you wear like an over exuberant version of that mask. He changes this mask every week, and we have no idea why he's wearing it. So yeah, it's just a bit weird. What a lariat by Joe Coffey. 1, 2, 3. Pins Grado. Gallus get the wing on Joe Coffey's return. I hate Dream. Man, Velveteen Dream was showing so much promise. It's incredible. So much promise. He's hit a couple of road bumps. Obviously, we don't need to go into detail, but he's hit a couple of road bumps, and I don't know if the opportunity will present itself for him to get back to where he was going on that trajectory. Even on that trajectory, people had stuff to say about him, but he was doing very well still. But now anyone can turn around anything, you know. So I back him. I want him to turn it around, but it's if the opportunity is there. But I do love the UE storyline right now. The UE storyline in regards to Pat McAfee's group, because that is developing nicely. I think we are gonna get like a War Games match out of that, which is gonna be great. I love the War Games matches. He's like a mini Sheamus. Gradle, in it. Yeah, I was looking at him earlier and I was thinking, why is he like doing Halloween dressed as Sheamus? It says, yeah, I get it. In New Japan, there's Bushi. He wears a different mask, but we know why he does it. But with Ciampa, it's like he's doing it for the fame. Yeah, I don't even know what he's doing it for. like I say, it's like he's trying to find himself. It's like he doesn't really know his character right now, where he sits. Like he was insulting the NXT universe last week on Halloween Havoc in a backstage vignette, and I don't know if you have seen, but after NXT this week, or you said you haven't seen NXT, but okay, when the show went off air, it's a WWE exclusive. Ciampa cut a babyface promo to the crowd saying, how great the crowd are and everything, blah, 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 which is fine. But it's like last week you were actually insulting the crowd. Now you're praising the crowd. He doesn't know, and NXT don't know what his character is right now. That's the issue. And until they solve that, it's not going to get any better. At the moment, we've got a little promo going on between A-Kid and Noam Dar, like a backstage pre-recorded hype package, if you want to call it that, for their match, which is going to be in the main event. Looks like they've got putting out a lot of Undertaker style documentaries and stuff this month. I guess as Survivor Series is coming up, Survivor Series it'll mark 30 years of The Undertaker. Eddie Dennis makes me laugh, man. So yeah, last week we had the Hunt turning on Mark Andrews and Flash Webster, Flash Morgan Webster. So I guess I don't know if this week, maybe next week, we're gonna get the Hunt versus those guys. Eddie Dennis actually looks well. I know he was a school teacher, but it doesn't mean he has to actually look like one. He actually fully looks like a school teacher. It's crazy. Whoa! Sid Scala bringing in Rampage Brown. They invited him to the Performance Center. So who's he watching in the ring? Is that Jack Stars? Mastiff walks up to him and says, "About time." It is about time. It is about bloody time that Rampage Brown is in NXT UK, man. We've got the debut of Aaliyah James. I nearly called her Aaliyah Brown. Aaliyah James versus Jinny. Said this before and I say it again. I kind of would have expected Jinny to be in and around the title scene. I would have won that by now. I wonder what the plan is for Kaylee Ray, because she is literally just doing what she wants with this women's championship. Jinny gonna squash James now. I know. I know. But James is definitely one to look out for. Aaliyah James she's a really good athlete, got very good ability. So I guess we're still gonna warm up to her and learn what she has to offer. But yeah, she's gonna come good. All right, Jinny versus Aaliyah James. Oh, Aaliyah James with a shove to Jinny. Definitely taking it to Jinny. By this, I remember this. Have you seen the advert from India about 30 years of Undertaker? It's so good. If you haven't, let me know. Yeah, DM it to me. I might have seen it, but I see so many posts, online. So DM it to me up it. I'll have a look. Oh, Aaliyah James thrown into the corner by Jinny. Aaliyah James fighting back now. I think from here on out, Jinny's gonna get into the ascendancy. She's stomping out Aaliyah James on the apron. Irish whip throws her into the ropes. Oh, James kicks out. Oh, and a drop kick to Jinny. Gonna try to build up some momentum. Oh. Every time she can build up 1-2 moves, Jinny just puts her right back down in her place and continues with those stomps. Clothesline, strong clothesline to Aaliyah James. 1, 2. Oh, Aaliyah James kicks out. Jinny, stupid gal, huh? Oh, Jinny bends her back now. Oh, bloody hell. Straight jacket over the knees, bent back. Is James going to give up? No, she's standing up out of the position. Oh, and she gets kicked down by Jinny in the back. Thought she was going to escape there. James still kicking out, fighting. Jinny doing a bit of ground and pound now. Jinny arguing with the referee. Jinny picks up James, throws it into the opposite side of the ring. James kicks out. Oh, misses. Crab, little leg scissors over her head. James misses Jinny with the crossbody. Yeah. Jinny comes in with like a spinning heel kick, which looks like a finisher. 1, 2, 3. James is done. To be honest, James got in more than I expected. Quite similar to Levi Muir's debut last week. An impressive showing. They saw more than a couple of things. It's more than a squash match. I know that much. So it was let's call it a little squash. It wasn't the big squash that some people get. Now Jinny's cutting a promo whilst Aaliyah James just lies in the ring. Jinny says she got killer instinct. Yeah, same. I thought it would be a 2-minute match. Yeah, it was decent. Went for a decent amount of time. Piper Niven enters the arena. Guess she's got something to say to Jinny about killer instinct and being at the top of the women's division at NXT UK. Piper Niven, wanna fight? Wanna fight? Now who's laughing? I bet that's Kaylee Ray. Of course it is. The woman that holds all the cards for the women's division. So maybe Piper Niven and Jinny are gonna have a number one contender match. Oi! Jinny just flipped around Piper Niven and gave her a hot slap. Yo, big headbutt by Piper Niven. Leah James is still lying on the apron of the ring. Piper Niven about to take the steel chair to Jinny's back. Oh, that sounded nasty. Yeah, she did. And Leah James crawling up. What's she doing? She's telling Piper Niven to stop. Yo. Leah James got bombed. Yeah, so Piper Niven is basically showing she's got that mean streak. Another driver onto the steel chair by Piper Niven to Jinny. Kaylee Ray's now running for her life, running from Piper Niven. That's mad. That is crazy. We are going to get another Kaylee Ray versus Niven. It's repetitive, but it's good. But like I thought the first time, Piper Niven has to win this one. Like, she's got to win it. Come on. Kaylee Ray has held that belt for ages. So the Hunt are fully with Eddie Dennis now, or under Eddie Dennis's instruction, it looks like. I've never really liked the Hunt. I think I said this last week as well. I've never really took to them. I just thought, like, what are they? They're animals? In this day and age, two men are acting like animals. Their characters are like animals. I don't know. It's crazy. Sent it. Thank you, RP. I'll check it out after the stream. So tomorrow there should be a video out on my channel reviewing AEW. NXT review is out already. Oh, Piper Niven caught Kaylee Ray during the break. Referees came in and separated it. Referees and Sid Scala, the WWE official over there at NXT UK. Oh, Piper Niven got the belt and she's holding the belt over Kaylee Ray. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get Piper Niven versus Kaylee Ray again. Or maybe we get some type of triple threat between Kaylee Ray, Piper Niven, and Jinny. Piper Niven maybe pins Jinny to become women's champion, keeps Kaylee Ray strong. Falls count anywhere 2 weeks. Kaylee Ray versus Piper Niven. I think the championship is on the line. I think it's on the line. We've got a little Rampage package now. Come on, they need to treat this guy with respect, man. They need to really build him to face Walter and beat Walter. Rampage Brown looks like he's making his debut next week. We will be here for that. And then next week, I think we're getting Dave Mastiff versus Trent Seven in the other semi-final of the Heritage Cup. So should be a pretty decent show next week. I have skipped every segment of theirs. Is that the Hunt? Yeah, man. I don't know what it is. I've just never been interested in them. Even when I was a bit interested in Primate back in the day, like watched him on the independent circuit and stuff like that. But Wild Boar, I have never been interested in. Never. So yeah. Oh, I hate this. The match is made without any build. One will hit you and get the title match. Yeah, it is a bit weak in terms of the build. They need to do a bit better. But I guess they're looking at the division, that the division is probably quite thin, you know? So if it's not these two, yes, there's other women there, but they would then have to build to those, you know? So the build hasn't been great. That's the truth of the matter. But to be honest, it's like, who else is there? At least they have the history of their previous feuds. Put him in with Noam Dar and then Trent Seven and then Ilya before putting him in the title picture. I guess, am I right in thinking that Rampage Brown is coming in as a face? If he comes in as a face, I guess he can take on Noam Dar. If he comes in as a face, maybe Joe Coffey. That could be a good match. And then, yeah, he heads to Walter. I don't think they can keep it for too long. If they keep him fighting the likes of Noam Dar, Trent Seven, Ilya before we get to Walter, he's going to seem maybe like not at that level. You see what I mean? I definitely think they shouldn't put him right there immediately, because remember, that's how they debuted Walter. They debuted Walter right at the top. He came straight for Pete Dunne and won, which was fine. But I don't think they're going to do this the exact same way. But I don't think it should be too long before he's in the title picture. 1, maybe 2 feuds at maximum. I think 1 personally, and then put him in the title picture. That's what I would do. I'm excited for Mastiff versus Walter. That should be good. Has that been announced or something? That'll be a good fight. He will turn heel, mark my words. He does better work as a heel. I would love to see him as a heel. I think he will be a face though at first anyway. To take on Walter, he would probably have to be a face, you know. The first semi-final match for the Heritage Cup has just kicked off. Dar versus A-Kid. Like these other Heritage Cup matches have been, this probably won't start getting good until about the second or third round. So we're about 3 to 6 minutes away from that. They should have at least have him in 4 matches before the title match. 4 matches and 4 feuds are different things, though. I don't mind 4 matches before the title match, but in terms of feuds, 1, maybe 2 before he gets to the title scene. Yeah, I don't think it should be a long drawn out period before he gets to the title scene. Oh, Mastiff versus Trent Seven. Yeah, that's going to be a good match next week. A heel Brown versus a professional no cheater Walter will be good. Yeah, it would be. I mean, Walter didn't cheat or anything in his match with Dragunov. He was just, aggressive. But I guess he was playing the heel of the two, but they were both very aggressive. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to see Rampage Brown just coming in hot like he is coming in hot now, and then you just don't really do much with him. You're fighting guys that, he needs to fight someone that's impressive as well. He can't fight someone that is below him or have squash matches. It won't do anything for him, in my opinion. He needs to come in hot, so that when it's time for him versus Walter, we're all like, yeah, give me that. Oh, big shoulder tackle there by A-Kid. No, I mean a friendly match with Seven and Ilya before getting in a feud with Dar and then the title picture. Yeah. That's fine. That makes sense. Yeah, like I said, there's a difference between matches and feuds. Like if he had like a couple matches just with regular guys, like you say, Seven and Ilya, and then he had a feud with Dar because Dar's a bit of an annoying guy, so he could have a feud with Dar. I'm thinking of someone more his size. That's why I said Joe Coffey. Because him versus Dar is like, what are you trying to prove? He should be able to beat Dar easily. So him versus Joe Coffey would be very, very interesting. Joe's a bigger size, if not bigger than Rampage Brown himself. So yeah. And then he's got to be put into the title picture. I mean, Joe Coffey should be in the title picture, really. But yeah, we'll wait and see how Rampage Brown's run turns out. But it's very good to have him. Very good to have him. Coffee is cool too. Yeah, man. Oh, excuse me. Very, very tired. Mate, this is my 3rd video for you guys today. Woke up early, watched NXT, watched AEW, done my NXT review, done the AEW prediction show that we did a couple hours ago, and now NXT UK. And then tomorrow I'm up again and I'll do my AEW review. The least you guys can do is drop me a like or a subscription. Appreciate it. Hit the like button, YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're watching. We're watching round 2 of the Heritage Cup, first round semi-final. A-Kid versus Noam Dar. Next week, we're getting other semi-final, Mastiff versus Trent Seven. No one scored as of yet in this Heritage Cup match. And who's going to go on to the final? Any predictions? It kind of looks like it's going to be Noam Dar. In fact, Noam Dar and Trent Seven have previous, don't they? So maybe they're going to meet in the final and they're going to draw upon that history that they have. Did it see the NXT review? Yeah, I will after I finish watching NXT. Yeah, of course. Of course. And yeah, 7 versus Dar. That sounds like a pretty good final to me. I'll be up for that. I will be up for that. That's probably going to be in about 3 weeks' time. So yeah, AEW review on the channel tomorrow. Saturday, you're gonna get your SmackDown review. The SmackDown, I might put up, Saturday, I might put up an extra bonus video for you guys that I've already got and recorded. I should have put it out about 2 weeks ago, but literally forgot about it because I wasn't at my computer at the time. This is why you should schedule things, ladies and gentlemen. But we move Sunday, AEW Full Gear review up on the channel. That will be a live. So make sure you are following my page so that you know when we're going live for that. A-Kid's got Noam Dar in a submission. Is Noam Dar going to tap? 15 seconds left of round 2. Can Noam Dar hold on for another 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds? He holds on. He holds on. A-Kid breaks the hold, and it's still 0-0 going into the third round. Up it. Dar will win the whole thing most probably. I think Trent Seven. Remember, I said at the beginning, Trent Seven. I'm sticking with it. I think Trent Seven. I think Trent Seven deserves something. He's never gonna win a championship. I don't think he's never gonna win an actual belt championship. So this is, the least that they can give him. I like this Heritage Cup. Yeah, it's not been bad at all. It's not been bad at all. SmackDown is fire right now. I love it right now. I watch a lot of wrestling, but SmackDown is my favorite. Yeah. SmackDown right now is the best WWE product. 100%. It is the best WWE product, right now on TV. Followed by NXT, followed by that thing on Monday nights. Raw, I'm playing. I watch Raw. I like bits of Raw. Bits of Raw are good. I just think maybe it's the 3 hours. That's a bit too long. And it is hard for them to write, 3 hours consistently at that level. So, yeah. I'll try to watch Full Gear early so that I can join the live. Yeah, man. I don't know what time we're doing it on Sunday. So you might not necessarily have to watch it early, but yeah, definitely watch it before you jump in the live. I wouldn't want to ruin anything for you. It's going to be an absolutely incredible show. What is that thing on Monday nights? Haven't seen in ages. Yeah, that show on Monday nights, man. I wish they do something proper good with Raw Underground. I think they need to make that its own show, make it like a YouTube show. Have like some type of belt or like cash prize for winners on the night. They've just got to do something for it. It's a really good idea. It's just the execution was a bit naff, a bit rubbish. Noam Dar's got the first fall. Can A-Kid respond? A-Kid is harboring an injury right now, so maybe not. Don't worry, I'm pretty good in dodging spoilers. Yeah, when I want to dodge spoilers, I just do not open any social media at all. I had watched NXT very early this morning, and I wanted to go in, drop some opinions on Instagram, see what people were saying, but I hadn't watched AEW yet, so I had to literally just not log into my account. Have you seen Josh Barnett's Bloodsport? It's what Raw Underground should have been. Yeah, I love Bloodsport, by the way. Absolutely my type. Yeah, 100%. That's what it should have been. But like anything, they start it and then it just vanishes. They don't follow through with anything. And like, I don't know what the general consensus of what people thought of Raw Underground, but I thought it was something. I thought it was something possibly that could be really good. They want to put on shows. They want to put on shows and have content and stuff like that. It could have been a YouTube show, or it could have been a network show. They can still do it. They just don't put it on TV anymore. But wow, big slap by A-Kid. Missed Noam Dar on the takedown though. So this is the last round of the Heritage Cup semi-final. This particular matchup, A-Kid versus Noam Dar, round 5, 2 minutes 30 on the clock. And it's 1-0 to Noam Dar. So if A-Kid doesn't get a pinfall or a submission in this next 2 minutes or so, Noam Dar wins 1-0. A-Kid is the one that kind of needs to score something now. Noam Dar can be on the defensive if he likes. I wonder what happens if if A-Kid does draw it up, tie it up. What will happen come the end of the time? Alfie Rods has dropped in. What's up, Alfie? Hope you're well, mate. Noam Dar gone over to the Heritage Cup to give it a kiss. Is that a bad omen? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, Noam Dar goes to throw A-Kid into the ring, but he bounces back with a kick. You're going to get a count out. Come on. 9. Noam Dar jumps in before the 10 count. Oh, A-Kid, big kick to the stomach region. 1, 2. Noam Dar kicks out. Noam Dar kicks out. Guys, this is your main event of NXT UK this week. Noam Dar versus A-Kid, round 5 of the Heritage Cup tournament. Right now, Noam Dar's leading 1-0. Oh, A-Kid comes down with a crossbody. 1, 2, kicks out. Guys, make sure you've liked. If you're watching on YouTube, like if you're watching on Facebook, subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. Dar is the most funny heel. Yeah, there is something about him that's really like, he's a bit of a prick. He's a bit of a prick, but he is good. He is he knows himself, he knows his character very well. Let's put it like that. Oh, A-Kid really stiff with the combinations. Very, very stiff. But he's chasing it right now. 15 seconds left on the clock, less than, coming up to about 10 seconds, and A-Kid needs a pinfall or something. Oh, it's 1-1. What? When did that happen? I missed that. So what happens now? She's gone to a 6th round. Oh, I thought that was the final round. When did A-Kid even score his point? I don't know. Must have been talking to you lot. So we are going to a 6th round. The score is 1 apiece. Dar versus A-Kid. Ring the bell. The ref says we've got 3 minutes on the clock. Next point wins. Whether that's submission or a pin, the next one wins and progresses to the final of the Heritage Cup. A-Kid rose through. Oh, went for the pin. Noam Dar. Oh, they're rolling around the ring trying to pin each other. A-Kid, can he get him down? Oh. They're literally rolling around the ring trying to pin each other. Yeah, I forgot 6th round was a thing. I thought it was just 5 rounds. Oh. Oh, couldn't do it. Loads of transitions. A-Kid trying to get off a submission move. Noam Dar just beating on A-Kid right now. Oh, double lariat. You heard the sound of that. And another. 1 minute and a half left, less than. Oh, sharp knee by A-Kid. He's going to kick Noam Dar. Noam Dar with a back elbow. Some would call it a Judas effect. Noam Dar looking, he's headed to the corner. He's looking to put him away. 1 minute left. Oh, A-Kid with Insaguri. And he's put his arm in back in the submission hold. Oh my god, A-Kid. Oh my god. Noam Dar gave up. A-Kid's in the final. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. That submission move looked serious, though. I don't even know what he calls it. That looked mad. Did not expect A-Kid to progress to the final. I didn't even know when he scored his first point. Oh, that's when he scored his point. Oh, that was relatively easy. This is my favorite match from the whole tournament. Yeah, this was a pretty good match, to be honest. That in particularly the last 2 rounds, round 5 and 6, was really good. Oh, that was a shocker. Yeah, didn't expect A-Kid to progress. Next week we got Dave Mastiff versus Trent Seven. Very, very interesting. Very strong lineup going forward. Guys, that is NXT UK. Decent show. Decent show. In my opinion, didn't reach the heights of last week, but nothing's going to reach the heights of Walter Dragunov again. That's for sure. Like, Walter's given us 3 brilliant matches. Him versus Dunn, him versus Tyler Bate, and him versus Dragunov. Like, those are iconic matches for me. For me personally, like, if we're talking especially in terms of NXT UK matches, they're all up there. They're all up there. So maybe next week we will see the champion. Maybe he'll rear his head following, the beating that he would have taken as well in that match. But yeah, A-Kid progresses to the final. Next week we're getting Trent Seven versus Dave Mastiff. And there's some other good matches on the card. Guys, again, remember, hit the like button if you enjoyed the watch along live stream and subscribe to the channel. Arpit, see you next time, mate. Subscribe to the channel, guys. WrestleManiac UK signing out, and I'll see you soon.